and I'm another jump. Here, I'm going to get my hit points to go up by taking shield mastery. Set that tree. Still have it's there. That means that I can spellcraft and UNT. Yeah, so I'll go there, that, and then I'll get that. So I need, which is good. That means by level 4 I'll have everything that I need. So that's good, and then chain shape is huge. That is really a game changer for us. You know what else I need to do too is, since I have a little bit of platinum now, is I need to go buy potions and wands. Marketplace. I wonder though, is it safe to go to the market? Somebody was saying that there was a vortex of death from the raid that they just added. I guess I'll stay away from the bank. That's where the quest happens. Okay, so I need to grab a wand, but I cannot afford moderate, so I can get a light. I think I'll be okay without a shield wand. You know, I should probably buy it just to be safe. It's 87. I don't want to get caught. It's good. That looks good. Okay. So, our DPS should be way up now. And, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to waste more gold here. Now that we're level 3, I'm by the level. Frenzy, he's way better. Just get rid of these. Actually, I'll save this one just in case somebody else needs. Go. Good, good. Korthos. Just doing all this stuff on Elite.
Dust and mold fill this ill-maintained storehouse. You can hear the telltale skittering of nearby.
So this barbarian does a lot of DPS, and now me with my chain shape, I'm gonna do a lot of DPS. So we shouldn't have to worry about any.
The key is still somewhere in the storehouse.
running around picking up copper pieces. Oh, sorry, the chat. Yeah, chat paused for some reason. Managed to be a trapper. Oh, a dark hunter. Yeah, yeah. Yep, I used the % coupon to get the guild ship. Yep. Yep, I used the 30% one. Help get all those astral shards. It's really nice of them to have that running at the start of this, because that's a lot. You know, it's like a lot to spend right at the start. It's a lot, considering that they delete it after 60 days, you know, like all the buffs and stuff. Platinum and the astral shards and all that. It's a lot. It'd be really nice if they came up with a system for us, sort of like they do the sentient gems, in order to like slot a guild ship on a different server. Something. And then, you know, if you have certain guild levels, you could feed guild levels to your existing guild, and then that would contribute to, you know, you could combine them, right? Like right now, everything is just deleted. So this is the 9th season. I've had 8 ships deleted. So, and some of them were, you know, level 130 or whatever the highest level we got to was, 133 or something like that. So, which is, you know, on Sarlona, my guild is only level 120, I think, almost. So I certainly could use it over there.
The door swings open, revealing a magical sphere around the scroll.
Okay.
It appears that the floor in this room can be moved and rotated.
I'm excited about the video game awards tomorrow. I hope that Baldur's Gate sweeps everything. It certainly deserves to. But there's some other games that I'm interested in hearing how they do.
To take and deliver the scroll.
Okay, that gives me a belt that, so I actually could use that helmet. This is +5 now. So take this off, this on. This one is such a pain. Oh my god. I may fail this one. Hopefully not, but
Ahead is
if
cellar
the
where Kenneth
cultists
is hidden.
run by you and just hit the... I'm gonna use every hireling that I have for this. I'm gonna try to make a wall. Throw them all on attack.
You can feel
Rage the barbarian.
heat emanating from the magic crystal Boldar spoke of. But from the shadows
There we
approach
go.
those who would doom Korthos by destroying it.
Just in case, I'll throw shield on myself. Chain is up. Right. Did I get a spell? A feather fall. Yeah. Good. Ah, look at that. We have almost 90 hit points. Really good. See this dude right here. If he hits it, he's gonna break it. It's always that, or this one. Oh, no, don't you dare. Alright, good. Always those first few. We should be okay now. Now that we made it past those, we should be fine. For some reason, the early ones rush the gem. And if they get it, they break it immediately. But the rest of them, after those two right there that almost got it, the rest of them seem... Hopefully we get the rare. That means we can get the chest. Yeah, see, they don't even rush the gem. They just end up fighting with the... That's good. One cultist left. So happy that I don't have to redo this one. There have been seasons where I had to do it a couple of times in a row because of bad luck.
You have slain the last cultist, thus protecting the Caneth crystal and saving Korthos.
No chest, but that's okay. Well, I think these are really good bracers, these spear bait. But I'm wearing a resist. That's the only resist that I have versus fire. I'm just gonna take them. I probably won't equip them. Not yet. If we had the guild resists, I probably would, just because I'd like to have some fire resistance. It's way too much fire in the early game. Okay, so let's, since this is a...
Your waiting bears fruit.
we'll
This must
save
be
those
the
dudes.
collaborator stepping in from the
Pull them
dark.
out. Throw him on attack. Should be able to just chain everything. I really like chain and low heroics. I don't really like it after. Once I hit level 12, I'll switch to Enlightened Spirit. But in low level heroics, it's really great. It just obliterates everything.
Your stalwart defense gives the Sahagin pause, but you hear more of them gathering outside for a final assault. You notice a small chest hidden behind the bar.
Yep, if I were doing favor, I would not be on a warlock though. I probably would have made a druid or a favorite soul. Do like the nuker favorite soul that I normally do, or like a druid or a blight caster or something like that. Blight casters are so strong, like they're just amazing. So if I were doing favor,
You have weathered the Sahagin storm.
but then again,
Now,
favorite soul, like
traitorous Jacobi
once you
Drexel
get
Hell,
celestial
he must have
bombardment, I
fled
mean
into
they're
the cell.
amazing. So they said the cookies were redone. Wonder. Intimidate, yeah. Did they give us our res cookies back? I heard that we have new cookies.
Drexelhand isn't here.
All I want are the res
If you're
cookies that they
looking
took.
on
I had a
secret
stack of
passage
like
with
150 of
ancient,
those things
predating
from the
Orthos
first
code.
festival that they had. We farmed for those because they were so handy to have. And that was back in the early game when it was all about clickies, right? Cookies are... Oh, they were redone. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to have to check them out. I have a cookie jar in Sarlona. I never use any of them. You know, the early game was all about clickies and stuff like that. And now with all the high levels, and it's not. Yeah, the cursed cards. Cordo during the Fridays at 4, he asked people in chat. He's like, "How many of you have used a deck? How many decks have you used?" I've used a deck, but I've only used one deck, and I got +2 swim on my dinosaur weapon. It's the only. That's the only deck. I don't have enough cards to make another deck, so I think it's a great idea that they're putting more in the game because they were hard to get, and the buffs +2 swim on my dinosaur weapon, like, okay, it's not worth the time. Do that. I was hoping for like a +1 Necro TC or a +1 Enchant TC. You know, something useful for that item, but not that swim isn't uber, right? But so I really, really need to like sell all this stuff, right? And see if how much gold I have. Still need 3 more. Yeah, I saw that at Saga, the end. If you do it on Elite or Reaper, then you get quite a bit. I think it's enough to make a whole deck. Okay, so we'll do this. Talk to these people. You know, I'm not doing favor, so I don't really need to do all these quests, but they are pretty easy. I kind of would like to hit level 4 before I do the harbor. Yeah, okay. Look at this. Great. Cake. Excellent. Still need.
billows from the entrance to an underground complex.
God, chain is so good for this.
The air grows damp and fetid as the ancient tunnel descends.
Even with all that damage boosting, it's still pretty low.
The tunnel splits here. Which way to the giant's device?
Did my buddy make it in? No. Got stuck out there. Of course.
You hear ratcheting machine. The sound of distant snoring warns you that you are not alone here.
Nice.
If you're careful, you may be
Oh,
able
you
to
got a
keep the
cloak.
sleeping
That's
doves
great.
by
One
surprise.
featherfall cloak. 5 rare chests. That's a lot. Yeah, just getting that cloak is key. It's so helpful. It's too bad that the not augments, the trinkets that drop in epic don't exist in heroic. They are pretty cool trinkets. But if they do exist, I haven't seen them.
The Master Hagen guard collapses to the floor. But what are they guarding?
Okay, I have a trapper too. I have Froggo. That's great. They really helpful giving us a low-level trapper. Very cool.
With the gong's reverberations, you hear a slight rumble from the larger end. But then, the second strike of the gong produces the telltale sound of cracking ice.
Oh god, I have to do a swim. Hopefully I don't lag out in the water and drown. Let's see how bad it is.
You spot a rusty hatch submerged.
Oh,
in
it's
deep
pretty
water.
quick. Wow. Goes down really fast.
You emerge from the murky water with great relief. The air seems slightly cooler here.
Want all the XP that I can get, but I forgot to do all the breakables at the front, so I'm not even going to worry about them now. Yeah, this trap used to be a one-shot. Like, you couldn't even get near it. It would just kill you.
Ahead is the giantish device.
Now I think you can stand in it.
Freezing mists Yes, it is spewing our direction
Completely
the
changed
wrong
it.
way. With the right
But I'm
timing,
gonna get the
we can
XP
get
for
close enough to
disabling.
redirect it. The mist solidifies into ice over the ancient creature, but it's not enough. You need both jets to affect a thing of this size. A layer of ice forms over the ancient creature, guaranteeing its slumber.
Cool.
Porthos is safe for now.
Oh, Hawaiian Coffee died. Plague Reaper at level 3. Brave to fight those at that low level with no gear.
Complex.
Okay, Froggo, I don't need to keep you.
A mangled sewer grate leads to an old abandoned Cannith manufacturing.
Just doing them all on Elite.
You enter one of the laboratories where decades ago, House Cannith, the doorway ahead, has been boarded up. Oddly, the work looks very recent.
Really wish that they would allow us to use both the gold and the bloody footprints. I know you can if they bug out together, but won't let me put both of them on. So let me guess. I shouldn't have. I can't resummon him. That's dumb. Technically, we don't need him, but would be helpful.
As you twist the second valve closed, the hissing stops.
But we're not going to stress over it. Kind of get out of Korthos, right? Just get them done quick as possible. Not worry about any of the optional stuff.
A magical barrier humming with compressed energy, resolutely pursued.
I've not yet looted a deck of cleansing. I've seen them for sale.
On the other side of
They need to add green footprints so you can have mustard, ketchup, and relish. Yeah, that's... They do. I always think they look like mysterious remnants, the gold ones.
and hard protected. Upon turning the valve, you hear a definite alteration in the pitch of the hiss as the gas struggles to flow around your obstruction.
Did thou bit light? Stop it.
Without the alchemical jets coating the Canith power crystals, you can now hear the last crystal shatters. The hum of power slowly fades into a heavy silence.
Elbun's killed by a trap at level 4. Wonder which trap. So many.
Who in the flame are you?
So chain is really good for this.
Oh no, the Sawagan found me.
Suddenly the air shimmers with Devourer magic.
Hey, Frenzy.
Sahuagin have followed you in and are attacking. Hateman's life is in your hands.
The Sawagan are still blocking our escape. Watch for more attacks.
Guess I should do Misery's Peak, right? Because it gives a lot of XP. 7,000 or 8,000 if you get a pot going. It's pretty long though. Yeah, guess I'll do it. Want to hit level 4 though first. Technically I could wait and do that at level 6.
It'll take more than that to put me down. Oh, you see what I have to deal with. Once the Sawagan get your scent, they won't stop until you're dead.
That it?
The Sawagan magic is gone.
Nice.
We beat them off. This time.
Hayden looks weary after surviving this latest attack. Perhaps you should talk to him again.
Go now. Tell Ursa to hold the barricade just a little longer. Then meet Amalgam at the base of Misery's Peak when you're ready.
With Hayden finally persuaded to help, the people
I
of
got
Phobos
a couple of
make
gold
fine
coins. I'm gonna have to go check out those cookies and see what they give. Ah, died to falling at level 2.
A mangled sewer grate leads to an old abandoned Canith manufactory.
It's unfortunate. Trap at level 3. So we're just gonna ride there. I know there's a rare right here, but the treasure is
The
garbage. So
decrepit catacombs are
Get out of
slightly
the-
obscured by the falling water. You enter a musty hall, heavy with silence and the weight of dark.
Oh, you know what? It looks like they reverted the changes that they made and put the size of the guild max back to normal. Because we're over 900. We're almost at 1,000, which is the cap, but that was the old cap. Last Hardcore League, they capped it at 900. So it's really cool that that was like a stealth change that they did, and they didn't even announce it.
Rot and decay assail your nostrils. Something foul is here.
67 damage on a crit with a Warhammer. Yeah, that's good.
In the corner, you see the glint of metal through some cob. As the secret door slides open, you see a magical...
It's definitely really good, because if you look at my damage, I'm doing 10, 7, 8, 4. My crits are like 25, so I just did 1 damage. It's so low. I don't know why they thought it was such a great idea to nerf Warlock damage so much. Heroics. Crazy. Warhammer, that's the one-handed hammer, right? Not the maul, but it's just the Warhammer. It's a really good crit for a one-handed weapon, yeah. Especially something that's not being what is that from the bard tree there, forgetting what it's called, but yeah, one-handed. Swashbuckling, right? Isn't that the bonus that gives you a higher? Oh, nice, dude. Oh, nice. Somebody just turned in a saga. I'm gonna die because I'm so excited about it. Okay, get me out of that mess. Okay. Have to remember not to get super distracted by guild chat. But that's great. Wow. So that we're really close to getting guild buffs now.
It cannot be.
Oh, that's it.
Stands before you, not alive, but not quite dead.
Where is my buddy? Oh, there he is.
Swears vengeance upon you. Spits a curse and swears to return again before collapsing in a
Oh, I want that starter potion.
You take the cell key from his remains.
I'm not getting that treasure. It's garbage. Just getting out of here. I mean, can the cleansing deck drop in that starter chest? I don't think so.
The decrepit cat.
Okay, so let's kill this rare drake. It's not the rare. Is he here? Or is he not up? I thought he was always up. Guess he's not always up.
The rumbling falls converge into a small body of water.
So cool. The chain at low level is just so overpowered, it's great. It's like we just fell. Yeah, it looks like we filled at 1,000, right? Oh, you know what? It's a little under 1,000. I'm wondering, it's still 935 active accounts, so maybe it is not yet back up to 1,000.
Into an ancient Kenneth aqueduct.
It's possible that it's not behaving properly, considering, you know, it was never announced that they were changing it in the first place. In my opinion, although I know there are people who disagree, maybe it's a hot take, right? But I think that they should up it to like 2,500. I mean, yeah, okay, maybe they want to give other guilds an opportunity, but from my perspective, the reason why I think it's a good idea is it allows people to commingle their assets. So for a 60-day event, they can spread out the cost of all of the updates and guildship. If you make it so that fewer people can join the guild, then that just requires more people to buy more ships and more amenities, and yeah, they end up spending more money at SSG's store, basically. So it's not in the player's best interest, but it would be better for us if they allowed us, you know, if they allowed me to have like 2,500 people instead of only 1,000 or 900. Now 900 is way worse because we have over 1,000 people who want to join. Ah. Yeah, I'm going to have to switch over and make space. The other thing that they need to do is give us more ranks, because right now it's just so limited by them only having the one rank.
ahead, you'll hear a woman's plaintive cry for help.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah, we filled pretty fast. So I'm gonna have to swap over. Like, it's unfortunate that it won't let us go over 1,000. It used to let us go over 1,000.
Will spill innocent blood no more.
Now it's, you know, you look at the number. Modified is 973, but there's only 935. So, like, it's such a random number. Like, right? Like, why not 1,000? Makes me feel like there's something wrong. It's not functioning correctly. Oh god, I'm so close to getting level 4. Yeah, I'll get it after this.
This entrance leads down into an ancient canyon.
Was that the last quest? Is there another one? I did the front, I did the side, back, I did this, and then the next one is Misery's Peak, right? I might just go unlock the Feywild to get that experience and then take level 4 rather than doing. I'll just wait for Misery's Peak instead of going in there at level 3. So that means that I hit my pin. That should take me to the harbor. Then I should be able to just run and grab a bunch of XP on the way. A little too low level to like mess around out here safely, so I'm just gonna stick to the road. But I can get XP from this dude. Then I can get XP. Oh, yeah, I made the mistake. Last Hardcore League, I saw that the Ifrit was up and I fought him. It almost killed me, so I'm not gonna fight it right now at level 3 because they do like if the fire attack with 4 fire resist, it'd be a lot probably. I mean, I could always do all the like I could get out all my hirelings and do it, but this is good. This will allow us to quick travel to the Feywild. Wonder if he's even up. Is he up? Of course he's up. Of course he's up, because I don't want him to be up. If I was looking for him, he wouldn't be there.
Structure is Winwood Hall, the home of Lord Arden and the local center of the summer court.
Probably what I should do now is go to the salt marsh then. And I think I should be safe enough opening some of those chests. reasonably safe. It's all level 3. That should get me to level 4. Alright, so that's it. I thought you had to talk to this lady. Talk to my saga person here. Salt marsh. Okay, I'm gonna take a break for a second. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, back. So I will hit level 4. Then swap over and hit the guild. See if I can make space for people. Alright, I'll just use Fargo. $89 hit points. Oh my god. Like super squish. Chest here? No.
Fisherfolk and sailors come to this thriving temple to offer their prayers to the god of the sea.
Okay, we're just gonna grab all this stuff.
A decrepit house stands atop the cliffs. A stiff wind blows
Rare?
in off the waves,
No.
carrying the briny stink of churning salt water.
Oh, no rare here either.
A long abandoned tower stands crumbling on the hillside. The upper floors have long since collapsed, but stairs lead down into the dark.
Fargo, where are you going? Oh, we're so close. Oh! Wow. Level 5 skeleton warrior. Wonder what quest.
This ring of ancient standing stones.
There we go. Level 4.
Yet, for some reason, it gives you an uncomfortable
That's what I'm talking about. That's a good buffer. So we're gonna fight this dude. Sonic damage will rip him up. Yep. Oh, I got a... I'm not using tower shields, but I got a good one. Alligator up. Yes. Oh, that's great. Okay, come on, dismount. Oh. I got another one. Oh, there's a mythic on it too. Wow. Great. I might have to make a favorite soul after all. Use a tower shield. Or a cleric. That would be better. I don't like the apostates though for hardcore. I like the undead stance. They're very strong, like for that, but it's the heals are just terrible. Like that built-in undead heal that they get just is like a touch spell. Doesn't target correctly, and it's would be really easy if you're in like a high pressure situation to miss target and like not heal yourself and then wind up dead.
You're taken aback by the sprawling pit and the foul smell.
Way
What
too
kind of
unreliable.
you discovered? Then you realize it's the town dump.
I mean, you know, people can do it, of course, but it's just, it adds a level of uncertainty that I just wouldn't want to worry about. If I were going to do undead, I'd do a wizard. So low. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna check this place and then I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna go level up and then I'll switch over and take a look at the guild. See if there's any spots. I feel like I've got a ton of gold cookies. Definitely gonna have to go and check it out, see what they trade for. Yeah, it's just they need to make those undead heal spells on the apostate. They need to make them like the actual heal spells, the way they target. Because they're still targeting like attack spells, even though you're trying to heal yourself, right? So it's just way too unreliable because you can mistarget way too easy. So, matter of fact, I had my apostate. I just kept the stance, like I would turn the shroud on if I needed the defensives, but most of the time I just ran around like a regular cleric. I was very happy that they put Displacer Beasts in the Dungeons and Dragons movie. So I'm encumbered and all this jazz. I'm just gonna go. So I'll go to the Feywild, see if it worked. Looks like it worked. And these nameplates are working. It's good. Gonna take this level. Probably way more useful for me is invisibility. This level.